Namaste moms, and namaste to your babies. Welcome to your softening session. We're gonna use a wall. We'll do part of our practice against the wall. We're also gonna use 2 blocks, a blanket or a towel, a chair, a bolster, and a strap. So let's start sitting cross-legged on the towel or the blanket with the spine resting against the wall. So place the towel by the wall, sit on it, cross your legs on the mat, and make sure your spine is straight and your shoulder blades are in contact with the wall. Shoulders are relaxed, shoulder blades pressing equally down, eyes are closed. Hands are resting on your thighs. Today's session is about softening, about easing, and about relieving pain and discomfort. It is very typical at this stage of the pregnancy to have some discomfort on your lower back or maybe some sciatic nerve pain, so we'll be focusing on this today. But equally, we'll be softening every single part of our body to relieve any tension we might have. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Feet are open to the sides. And with a straight spine, start walking with your hands forward until you reach your first point of resistance. Close your mouth and breathe through your nose, deeply and slowly. First posture of the day, make it very soft, gentle, and use it to test how you feel today. What is tight? What is not tight? Without judging. Bending a little forward with the last exhalation, and then slowly walk backwards with your hands and relax again your spine against the wall. Straighten your legs and separate them wide. Your spine is supported by the wall. And now start drawing circles with your feet at your ankles. Thigh muscles are engaged. Belly is completely neutral. Spine is resting on the wall. Big circles with your feet. And then stop and change direction. Breathing in, breathing out. Starting to feel the flow of today's practice. Everything soft. Now take 2 blocks and place them at each side of your left leg. Now place your hands on the blocks and then align your shoulders to the left foot. With a straight spine, start folding forward until you reach your first point of resistance. Your thigh muscles are engaged. Your hands are pressing down. Your elbows are bent. Your belly is completely relaxed. With every exhalation, you fold a little deeper. And then release. Change the blocks, place them at each side of your right leg. Hands on the blocks. Straight spine, align your shoulders to the right foot. And then start bending forward with a straight spine. Feel how with every exhalation you can fold a little deeper not too much, very subtly. Soft, opening, led by your breath, which is relaxed and deep. Let go of the posture and place both blocks in between your legs, separated shoulder distance. With your hands on the blocks, start folding forward with a straight spine. If you can, place your elbows down onto the blocks and your forearms resting on the blocks, pressing down. If this is too much, just stay on your hands. Spine is straight. Your breath is steady and deep. Mouth is closed. You're breathing through your nose. Now start walking with your hands back and take the blocks to the side. Cross your legs and relax. Now let's come to all fours. Knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders. You can place the blanket under your knees if you want a more padded surface. Starting with a neutral spine, looking down. And now let's start drawing circles with our hips. Left to right, up, down. Releasing tension. Tailbone up, tailbone down, letting go of tension on your lower back. Don't forget to breathe. In and out through your nose, mouth is closed, breath is steady. Your belly is completely neutral. Allowing your body to move freely. Don't forget to do both directions, so if you haven't changed yet, change and do the other direction, circling your hips to the other side. Enjoying the free flow, relieving tension. Now coming to a neutral spine, let's do some cat-cow breathing. When you inhale, you arch your spine back, and when you exhale, you round your spine down like an angry cat. As usual, at your own pace, take this cat-cow breathing as slowly or as quickly as you feel like. Inhaling, arching back, tailbone up, belly down. Exhaling, chin to chest, tailbone down, rounding down. Don't forget, your belly is completely neutral. No tensions in your belly, respecting your baby space. So continue doing a few more at your own pace, breathing in and out through your nose. Mouth is always closed. Now come back to neutral spine and sit on your heels, releasing the posture. Now take the two blocks and place them in front of you on the mat. Take the bolster and place it on top of the blocks. Separate your knees wide. Fold forward and rest your right ear on the bolster. Spine is straight. Knees are pressing down, big toes touching. Palms on the mat, arms separated at each side of the bolster, resting on the mat. Close your eyes and breathe. This is a great posture to relieve tension and discomfort in your lower back and for your sciatic nerve pain. So anytime you feel you need to ease some pain. Just come into this posture and breathe. It's also great for relieving stress. It's also fantastic for insomnia. So if you have insomnia at night, just take this posture and breathe. Your knees are widely separated, so your belly has plenty of space to breathe in and breathe out freely. Now turn your head to the other side, resting your left ear on the bolster. And continue breathing with your eyes closed. So what is it that you want to soften today? What tension do you want to get rid of? Whatever it is, send your air to that part of your body. Deep breath in, heals. Deep breath out, detoxes and removes toxins and discomfort. So use the power of your breath to heal and relieve any tension, pain, or discomfort you might have anywhere. Now press with your hands down and remove the props. Separate your knees hip distance and sit on your heels. Now place the heels at each side of your hips, so you're sitting on the ground with your hips in contact with your heels. If this is too much, you can take a bolster and place it between your knees, sitting on the bolster. Feet are facing backwards and feet are in touch with the bolster. Knees are separated hip distance, spine is neutral, belly is completely loose. You should feel a stretch on your thigh muscles. If you want a deeper stretch, you can walk backwards with your hands. So see how you feel here. If you want even deeper, you can go a little lower or a little further with your hands. And even come onto your elbows if it feels right. For today, I'm gonna stay on my hands. To release the posture, walk with your hands forward. Pressing with your hands on the floor, tuck your toes under and sit on your heels. Soles of your feet are wide open, stretching them. Breathing in and breathing out. As we open the soles of our feet, we release tension across every part of our body, mind and soul. Stress, anxiety, and fear are fading away. Now placing your hands down on the mat, come to stand on your feet. Take the bolster and the blanket to the side and grab a block. Place the block by the wall. Now place your feet at each side of the block. Open your feet wide to the sides and sit on the block. Knees are wide open. Resting your spine against the wall. Place your hands on your belly. Close your eyes and connect to your baby. Malasana. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Every time you inhale, you feel your belly expand like a balloon. Every time you exhale, you feel your belly contract naturally into a neutral position. soothing, softening, relaxing breaths. At the same time, opening your hips. Straighten your arms and press your wrists onto your inner knees. Take your fingers into Jyan Mudra. The tip of your index finger touches the tip of your thumb. The mudra of wisdom. The mudra of knowledge. Embracing this intuition, embracing this natural divine knowledge that's going to be so useful and so needed for the times ahead. Now press with your hands down on the floor, come to stand on your feet and take the block to the side. Now take the chair and place it in the middle of your mat. Sit on the chair, making sure your spine is completely straight and both feet are pressing down on the floor. If you're short like me, you can take 2 blocks and place them under your feet for extra support. That way your feet can totally be resting down, your spine can be straight, relaxed against the back of the chair. Close your eyes and breathe. Hands are on your thighs. Now turn to the right side and place your right arm over the back of the chair, pressing with your elbow down, opening your right shoulder. With your left hand, you press onto the outside of your right leg, giving yourself some lever to twist a little further. Your spine is straight. Every time you inhale, you grow a little taller. Every time you exhale, you twist a little further, looking over your right shoulder. Now straighten your right arm and take it backwards, opening your palm, separating your fingers, opening your shoulder, taking your shoulder blade back. Now take your right arm back to center and your spine back to center. And let's do the other side. Left arm is over the back of the chair, pressing with your elbow down. Right arm is pressing onto the outside of your left leg. Your spine is straight and you have a very gentle twist across your middle spine and upper spine. Your lower spine is completely neutral, your belly is neutral. Feet are pressing down. When you inhale, you grow taller. When you exhale, you twist a little further to the left. Breathing in and breathing out through your nose. Now straighten your left arm, take it backwards. Palm is open, fingers are spread. Opening your left shoulder, pressing with your left shoulder blade back. Now release your arm back to neutral. Resting your hands on your thighs, feet pressing down. Close your eyes and breathe. Now step on the floor, take the blocks to the side and go back to the chair. Stand in front of your chair. Make sure your chair is close to the wall. Identify which leg is closer to the wall and place that foot on the chair. About 90-degree angle on that foot, on that leg. For me, it's the right leg today. So check whichever it is for you. Now turn to the wall and place your hands on the wall. Hands are separated a little wider than shoulder distance and are at shoulder level, looking at the wall. Breathing in and breathing out, feeling a gentle stretch across the sciatic nerve of the leg which is up. For me, it's the right leg. Back to neutral, release your hands down and take your foot down. Now let's do the same with the other leg. So for me, it's the left. And again, turn to the wall, placing your hands on the wall at shoulder level and aligning your shoulders to the wall. Gentle twist while we get a gentle stretch on the sciatic nerve of the other leg. For me today, it's my left. Pressing with both feet down. Turning to center and take your foot down. Breathe in, breathe out. Eyes closed. Rotate your shoulders backwards while you continue breathing, pressing with your feet down. Now rotate your shoulders forward, releasing tension. Now let's take the chair and turn it to the other side. We'll repeat the same thing on the other side. So identify which leg is closer to the wall. For me now, it's going to be my left leg. And take your left foot on the chair or whichever foot is closer to the wall. Now turn to the wall, placing your hands on the wall at shoulder level, separated a little wider than shoulder distance. Spine is straight, feet pressing down. Gentle twist. Breathing in, breathing out, enjoying the stretch. Coming back to center, take your foot down and change legs. So take the other leg up. Once again, turn to the wall, placing your hands on the wall. Breathing in and breathing out. There's always one leg and one side that's a little more tense, a little tighter. So breathe into it. Great posture to relieve sciatic nerve pain at any stage of the pregnancy. But now towards the end, it becomes incredibly useful. Back to neutral. Take your foot down. Pressing with your feet down, breathe in and breathe out. Now place your hands on your shoulders and rotate your shoulders while at the same time you draw big circles with your elbows upwards and backwards. Now change direction, drawing circles upwards and forward. Releasing tension across the shoulders and upper back. Release. Take the blanket or towel and place it on the chair to have a cushiony surface. Now take the strap or belt and stand in front of the chair, about 3 feet distance from the chair. Now take your right foot up and place it on the chair. Both legs are straight, hips are aligned to the front of the mat. Now place the strap on the ball of your right foot. Tense the strap by pulling with both hands while keeping your legs straight. Your spine is straight. Your right foot is flexed. You should feel a stretch on your hips and your right hamstring. Breathing in and breathing out. If you want a more intense stretch, you can fold forward with your spine, keeping your spine straight, so tilting at your hips. Pulling a little further with your hands. Without forcing the stretch, just enjoying it, sending the breath towards the areas of tension, turning them into areas of comfort. Breathing in, breathing out, and then release. Take your foot down and then take the other foot up to the chair, in my case my left foot. Both legs are straight, hips are aligned to the front of the mat. Take the strap and place it over the left foot at the ball of your foot. Grab the strap tight and pull with both hands. So your left foot is flexed, both legs are straight. And then at the same time you fold forward with a straight spine until you reach your first point of resistance. And then you breathe. And you'll see how with every exhalation you can fold a little bit forward. Very subtly, soft. No pressure. Just a gentle stretch. Breathing in, breathing out, release the posture. Take the strap out to the side. Now again, walk to the front of your chair. Again, about 3 feet in front of your chair. Walk with your hands forward and place your hands on the back of your chair. So you should have a 90-degree angle at your hips. Feet are separated a little wider than hip distance. Spine is straight, looking down. Arms are straight. You can bend one knee at a time if you want to release extra tension and warm up to the posture. Your hands are pressing down and back. Now place your elbows on the chair. Forearms pressing down, hands into prayer. Look down. Spine is straight, belly is completely loose. Pressing down with your elbows and back. And now start shifting your weight forward and backwards. Pressing with your elbows down, come forward and backwards. Inhale, come forward, exhale backwards. At your own pace, inhale forward, exhale backwards, straightening your spine and your legs. Pressing with your feet down. Now stop shifting your weight and press just back. Allowing your shoulders to open up. Pressing back as much as you can. Tailbone is up. Breathing in, breathing out. Releasing tension. Take your last breath in, last breath out, and release the posture. Coming back up, take the chair to the side. Now grab 2 blocks and take them with you. Walk by the wall and stand by the wall, separating your feet at least 3 feet distance. Place each block in front of each foot. Now take your left foot out, right foot in. Both legs are straight. Inhale, arms parallel to the floor. Exhale, glide to the left and then windmill rotate your arms. Left arm is down and left hand is on the block. Right hand is up high to the sky. So here you can have your block in a vertical position for an easier posture, or you can place it flatter, more horizontally on the floor for a more intense stretch. In any case, hips aligned to the length of the mat, feet pressing down firmly. Belly is completely neutral, spine is straight, shoulder blades are pressing back. If you can rest your shoulder blades against the wall, but don't worry if you're too far. Inhale, coming up and changing sides. Right foot out, left foot in. Hips aligned to the length of the mat. Inhale, arms parallel to the floor. Exhale, windmill rotate your arms. Right hand on the block, left hand up high to the sky. So again, choose the position of the block. If you want a more intense stretch, the block is flatter on the floor. If you want a less intense stretch, the block is vertical. Whatever you've done on the other side, just copy here. Arms are straight, shoulder blades are pressing back. If you can rest your shoulder blades on the wall, great. Otherwise, don't worry. Legs are straight, thigh muscles engaged, looking up and breathing. Trikonasana. Inhale, come up, take the blocks to the side and come to lay on your mat. Bend your legs, place the feet on the floor, separated a little wider than hip distance. The whole spine is resting on the floor. Your belly is completely neutral. Your hands are resting. Your arms are resting by your sides. And we'll prepare for some Kegel exercises while we take our hips up high. Inhale, hips up high to the sky. Pressing with your arms down, contracting your glutes, your thighs, and your pelvic floor muscles, those around your vagina and your anus. Breathing normal. Belly completely relaxed. So every muscle around your pelvis is completely contracted while you breathe through your nose. Last breath here. Exhale, rest your spine down on the floor. Take the knees to your chest, wide open, grab the back of your legs and rock with your weight side to side, massaging your lower back. Breathing in, breathing out. Feet back down, and then let's do it again. Inhale, hips high, contracting all the muscles around your pelvic floor, so muscles around your vagina and your anus. Also contract your glutes and your thighs while you breathe in and out through your nose, and your belly is completely neutral. On your next exhalation, relax your spine down on the floor. Again, take your knees to your chest, grab the back of your legs and rock side to side, massaging your lower back. And let's do it again. Feet down, inhale, hips high to the sky, contracting your glutes, your thighs, and your pelvic floor muscles. And this time, let's pulse it up. So 2 inches up, 2 inches down while you breathe. Rocking it up and down, pulsing it. Up and down, up and down. On your next exhalation, relax your back on the floor. Take your knees to your chest wide open. Grab the back of your legs and rock with your weight side to side. Again, massaging your back. And then let's do it again. Feet down, inhale, hips high to the sky. Pulsing it up, everything contracted except your belly. breathing naturally. Up and down at your own pace. Inhale and exhaling, relax your spine on the floor. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Let it all go. And let's prepare for the final relaxation. Place a block at the front of the mat where you will rest your head. Place the bolster in between your knees and then fold the blanket and place it in the middle of your mat. You will rest your belly on the blanket. Once you've done your setup, come and lay on your left side into fetal position. Bolster in between your knees, 90-degree angle at your knees and your hips. Belly resting on the towel or blanket and head resting on the block. Take the position that's more comfortable for you today. If you have more pillows around, feel free to use them. Close your eyes and connect to your breath. Final relaxation. Let every breath be a little longer and a little deeper than the previous one. Every time you inhale, your belly expands, and every time you exhale, your belly contracts naturally. Let every part of your body completely relax. Your toes, your feet, your ankles, your shins, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your pelvis, your belly, your lungs, your heart, your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, hands, your neck, your spine, your throat, your tongue, your facial muscles, your eyelids, your ears, your hair. Everything softens. Take some very deep, relaxing, soothing breaths. You can stay here for as long as you want. And if you want to continue moving on with today's practice, wiggle your fingers, take the block to the side, and very slowly come up to sitting. Place the blanket under your sitting bones by the wall and sit on the mat with your legs crossed and your spine resting against the wall. Hands resting on your thighs, shoulders relaxed, eyes are closed. Take some deep breaths here to close today's practice. Let the breath soothe you, relax you, and soften any last tension you might have. Place the hands on your belly and gently massage your belly, connecting to your baby. Breathing in, take your hands into prayer in front of your chest and thank yourself for this beautiful softening practice. Thank you again for practicing with me and sharing your pregnancy with mine. Namaste.